So some things are getting ready to change in the structure of the back of these rooms, the back of this house. We've used this back bedroom as a growing room, and all of these are going to be coming down and being packed in boxes. We may or may not still have use for some of the dried flowers. I don't know. I'm thinking that I would like to go ahead and just make some wreaths out of them. I bought a book through Amazon on using dried flowers, making dried flower wreaths, and there's some really, really pretty designs in there that I want to try. And this room, of course, is the room that will eventually be my gallery. This room is going to be the studio and then the gallery in here, and then also we'll have enough room down the center of this room to set just a couple of tables and have classes in here. And this room is something that Hugh and I, as soon as we get the grow rooms downstairs finished, we're going to get some walls up. And I've decided that instead of putting double glass door here, we're just going to put a regular door here, and I'm going to use this for drying. I'll hang, we'll have hooks all the way down these walls on both sides, because it's probably, let me see, about 6 feet on that side, and just about 3 feet on that side. But I'll have hooks all over the walls, and then chicken wire at the top on both sides to hang from, just like we do in here. And because we won't be, just leaving things up once they dry, we just had no reason to take these down. But it just takes a couple of weeks for things to dry. So once they dry, they can come down and be boxed up for use later. And so there's never going to be the need to have this much drying space available to us. It's just going to work a lot better. I hear Pop's coming. He's probably coming looking for me. Are you coming looking for me?
What you up to?
I'm just making a quick video.
Okay.
But anyway, there's a scam likely call coming in, so I'm going to hang up on them. But I'm going to go ahead and take this room apart because I need these blackout curtains, or this blackout fabric, excuse me, that I've used over the windows in here, because I'm going to try to make the nesting box area or the roosting area downstairs, outside where the peacocks are or the peahens are, retain a little bit more of the warmth. And I think that if I turn this silver side in, that it will reflect the heat back down on them. So we're gonna experiment a little bit, try to give them a roosting area that's a little bit warmer, and just use some of the things we already have. So I will show you what I come up with once I get it put together. But one of the reasons that this area out here will also work perfectly is because it will be dark. Because there will be no windows in here. You can see where the windows used to be years ago. But there will be no windows out here, no exterior light coming in. And this opening right here that opens into the living room will not allow enough light in there to actually be a problem. So that extra space that's just off on the side of the walk-through will have a purpose, and yay. And then I can go ahead and have this room back as a studio. It's never been a studio, it's always just been a bedroom, but it's getting ready to be a studio. Yeah. As soon as we get finished downstairs, then I get to come in here and start putting these rooms together. I guess all of the craft stuff, where Chelsea and I craft, I don't know if I'm going to have a place downstairs where we'll be able to work, or if I'm going to have to set up some storage back here in what will be my studio. And that will probably be the most likely thing. This closet I'll just probably put lots and lots and lots of shelves in there where we can store all of our crafting items and our dried flowers. And then we can just pull out what we need. And Chelsea and I both like working in this room because it's just nice and wide open. So we can, and we'll have tables probably set up in the middle, like I said, all the time for classes or whatnot. So the tables will be here. We can just pull out what we need for that particular crafting event or what we're putting together and work, and then put things back away. But this is as crazy and mixed up as it seems, y'all. It is coming together. It is beginning to take shape. We've tossed around different ideas, several different ways, trying to figure out which will work the best for us. And I think we're finally coming to a consensus of what makes the most sense. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting things pulled down, boxed up. This room, I was going to repaint it a different color. But Chelsea and I have decided that we'll probably just leave these pale blue-gray walls. They'll be fine for a studio or for a gallery for now. And so we don't have to take that chore on. Hugh has the wood available to go ahead. As a matter of fact, I think part of it's over here. Yeah. To go ahead and finish trimming this out. And we've got to put some kind of a floor back here. This floor over here will probably just get painted for now. Eventually it might get something more permanent put on it, but it just needs to be usable for this year. And Hugh has the intention of building a mantle to go around the fireplace. He has never liked the marble. He hated the marble even when he was a kid, when his mother had the marble put in. And he told me, he said, marble just doesn't work in an old farmhouse. And so that's his assessment. So he'll just do whatever he wants to with that. And we can see, as you can see, the windows right here overlook our big flower field and our old barn down there. And then the office, my office is right off of this big living room. And right now it's being used as a grow room also for the Lizzies. Let me show you those real quickly while we're out here. Here's the Roseanne. And they're mostly doing good. This little tray of Roseanne, I don't know, something got crossed up on them. The arena finally came along really nicely. And you can see there's lots and lots of little arena. See, all of this this algae comes about, especially on the arena. I kept those covered up for so much longer because they were really slow. And let me see, those are hard to pull out. Let's see if I can get to these better. Yeah, there's the Voyage Green. And the green seems to be doing better than any of them. Here's the blue. But the algae came about because they had to be covered over for so long to get them to germinate. And the lavender. But that's okay. Night before last, I steeped a stick of cinnamon, and the next morning I watered with cinnamon water, and that's supposed to help take care of the green algae. If it doesn't clear up somewhat this week, then I will just actually sprinkle a little cinnamon on the top, which is supposed to help clear that up. but it's my understanding that it won't necessarily hurt them. It just we just don't want it to, you know, take control. So anyway, there you go, y'all. Just everything's just kind of overwhelming right now because there's too much stuff everywhere. The other side of that door right there is my kitchen, and then this is our dining room, which always has stuff everywhere on the tables. Those buckets over there in the corner are my ferment for the chicken food, and yeah, that's tax stuff that I'm ignoring. And the office, which is getting used, like I said, for a little bit of everything right now, including the grow room. But those go downstairs soon. Yay. And then into this room, which will be the gallery / learning center. And then into this room, which will be my studio and / storage, I guess. It's going to be a little of everything. And then this room goes outside and down into the garden, and this will be the cut flower drying area and entryway from outside. But yeah, all right, just a little tour, a little update on what we're doing, and let's go take care of a peahen warming roosting area. All right. I love you much, guys. Be good. Bye-bye.